Education for me is getting out of my comfort zone, pushing my limits. Even like rediscovering the joy of learning. I was forced to do that, not just mug up something, get good grades and get out. I had to learn. That's what I like about this college.
Education, while technical knowledge is very important, these days you can get that from anywhere. You can learn online.
Our Chancellor, Amma, always says, education for living and education for life. At this institute, we always receive both these values.
Education for living and education for life. These profound words encapsulate the life-changing philosophy of spiritual leader Mata Amritanandamayi. Born to a humble family of fishermen, Mata Amritanandamayi grew up to be one of the most loved spiritual gurus of the world. Amma, as she is fondly called, believes that the goal of education should not be just serving the self, but also the world. Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham Amritapuri is transforming this noble vision of hers into reality. Situated in the quaint locales of Vallikavu, flanked by the backwaters of Kerala on one side and the Arabian Sea on the other, the Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham Amritapuri campus at Kollam is spread across 80 acres. The pristine location catalyzes young minds to explore, discover, and realize their dreams.
Vision and mission of this university, which is especially reflected in this campus, is to find cost-effective solutions for the common man's problems. Basically, we want our students and our faculty and researchers to put their heads and hands and heart together to find solutions for the common man's problems. So you will find that 99% of the research that we do at Amrita is compassion-driven research. It could be in the field of energy, renewable energy, in robotics, or in medicine, in sanitation, in energy storage, in electric vehicles, in computer science, in data science, information storage, big data, cyber security. All the various avenues of research that we have here and programs are geared towards that.
All research at Amrita University draws its inspiration and guidance from our Chancellor and founder, Mata Amritanandamayi Devi, with objectives focused on societal impact. So with a state-of-the-art infrastructure, facilities, excellent faculty with extensive training from laboratories around the world like US, Europe, Australia, etc. and a very vibrant environment that supports thought-provoking discussions.
Here at our School of Biotechnology at Amrita, we have a bachelor's program in biotechnology and microbiology, as well as a master's program in biotechnology, microbiology, and a PhD program in biotechnology as well as computational neurobiology.
The Humanitarian Technologies Lab here, we have in the Department of Electronics, the Humanitarian Technologies Lab, where the undergrad students actually came up with a coconut climbing robot that climbs the tree and cuts the coconut and brings it back.
Things have changed considerably in the Indian scenario. There is a lot of support, especially for the biotechnology sector. In fact, over the past few years, the biotechnology industry has been considered the sunrise industry. It has been considered the fastest growing industry in the country, with about 20 to 22% growth year after year.
We have more than 200 plus collaborations with international universities. We are looking at different pathways to achieve the global reach, which will enhance the quality of the students and the faculty.
Innovations are truly meaningful only when they are made with the intent of giving back to society. With this belief, various wings of engineering are making a difference with indigenous innovations and innumerable research projects. They stand testimony to the university's commendable work in the field.
So if you can watch this video in your laptop, which is electronics, using a high-speed internet, which is a communication, then that is the best example to illustrate what exactly electronics and communication engineering means. So some 4 or 5 years before, there was a concern like there are no core jobs in electronics and communication engineering in India. But nowadays it is not like that. A lot of very big companies like Intel or Qualcomm or Broadcom or Samsung, all the companies are having their own research and development and design based in Bangalore and Hyderabad mostly.
From the first year itself, I got an opportunity to represent my project in a competition called OMRG, where I was part of a team, a 5-member team, and we went there and we won the Best Mechanical Design Award.
Our own students, EC 3rd year and final year students, they went to Mars Rover Challenge in UK and US. So, and they went up to the final round. Then International Robot Contest, they went to Germany and they went to Tokyo recently, last October.
Regardless of the work that we have as part of our curriculum, I have a belief that doing projects will make us understand the concepts really well. So in our department, we have a research lab called HUT Lab, and being part of that lab, I was able to do a lot of projects.
Amrita University being a deemed university, we have the freedom to build our own curriculum, to structure our own curriculum, and we have a board of studies comprising of professors from IITs and IISc, and also from industry, very strong representation from industry.
I have 3 job offers and a student exchange program offer to go to TUM Germany and do my final year project there for 6 months. This is the kind of opportunities every student gets in Amritapuri campus.
And the courses that we offer are taught in a very strong lab-oriented way of teaching. We have smart classrooms with virtual labs used for the teaching platforms.
Faculties usually doesn't just go with theory part. They try to give us the application part so that we would be able to understand it more clearly. So like in some cases they will be bringing some working models into the class so that we can directly relate the theory part with the actual applications in the industry. My department also gives importance to other co-curricular activities, projects, things like that. So like just they give like opportunities to do different projects, like present papers in conferences, things like that. So we have different lab facilities over here in which like new machineries are there, like electric casting systems, etc. So there we can experiment ourselves with different projects that our faculties are giving us.
Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham Amritapuri campus at Kollam has its wings spread beyond engineering into various other streams too.
Education does not mean that you learn only what is, say, the subject alone.
The Kerala floods that happened last year, I'm sure lots of people wanted to help, but for us, we were immediately able to give back in a tangible way. We set up a call center here in the college for 4 days straight. Most of us were living here in the college and attending distress calls and trying to help them. So being able to give back for me is really important, and I've been able to do that here in a really fruitful way. And also we do cleanup drives. We have a youth organization called Ayurveda, and that's been a really nice way to meet like-minded young people who want to also do the same thing.
In our course and curriculum, we have experiential learning subject courses like a living lab, where students are getting opportunity to go to villages, know about their problems and implement their engineering skills.
The Amrita School of Business is a top-rated MBA program in the country. It is located at Amritapuri, Bangalore, Coimbatore and Kochi. Together, these schools generate 360 graduates every year.
But for the overall development, that is not enough. So the student will have to go to other activities, like say for example, if he is a technical science student or a technology student, it's not enough that he learns the technology part. He has to go and learn other things. He has to engage himself in arts. In fact, it is generally said that most of the innovations, whether it is in science or in technology or in engineering, it comes from the intersection of two different roads. One is the science and technology highway, the other is the arts highway. So it's at the meeting point that the innovations occur.
Students who are coming from the background of science as well as who have tradition in Sanskrit also, Sanskrit and Indian traditions, they are expected to come to Ayurveda. Hospital, through herbal garden, through the manufacturing unit, the undergraduate students are trained. For the postgraduate students, for the analytical support, we have got a lab which is called as Achara. All the modern equipments, we have got nearly 35 laboratory equipments, so that they learn the analysis and then they are able to write papers, they are able to upgrade their knowledge.
Ayurveda is a matter of faith. People who believe in it come to Ayurveda, or when they have no other option they come to Ayurveda. But if we have to make Ayurveda accessible to the larger public, then we really need to bring evidence. Like, we have to approach Ayurveda not just out of belief, but because we know that it works. So to upscale Ayurveda, at Amrita we are trying to bring this research support. We are trying to set up a facility where the theories and practices of Ayurveda can also be validated through scientific research.
I realized that it is definitely the apt place to study Ayurveda. Moreover, it teaches us how to incorporate Ayurveda into the contemporary world. Initially, I found it terrifying to stay so far away from home, but the campus culture here is so vibrant that it gradually eased that transformation.
We have a diverse mixture of technical offerings, from regular coursework to project-based courses. We have a special new program on experiential learning, wherein students actually work on real-world project environments, like for example rooftop farming. But what distinguishes in our college from others is that after S7, like in the final semester, more than 50% of our students actually go on for paid industry internships.
Most students who come out of school don't really know what they want to do. When I came into college, we were offered a lot of tracks. We were in computer science department. We have the open source community, we have the problem solving community, we have the ethical hacking community, and we had this amazing chance to choose where we wanted to go.
As Amma says, if two wings of a bird are devotion and action, knowledge is its tail. And knowledge is not just confined within four walls, it flourishes on the beach, in the boxing rink, and even in beautiful gardens.
Usual fun activities that you find in any college, like there are tech fairs and arts day, sports day, these kind of things, and we have proper sports grounds and grounds for games activities. We have a fully functional, fully equipped modern gym.
extracurricular activities are encouraged so much. I love freestyle dancing. In fact, I'm dancing this weekend. There's a beach nearby for me to go and relax and just chill for a while. So life here is nice and it's peaceful.
I've had the opportunity of learning the basics of Kalaripayattu, an ancient form of Indian martial art. What I love absolutely about Amrita is that it gives me the time among this rushed schedule to practice my Kalari every day. I practice Kalari each evening in my hostel garden.
Through its many initiatives and activities, the esteemed institution realizes the essence of education. Life at the Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham Amritapuri campus at Kollam is an ongoing journey towards realizing one's true potential. Experiential learning methods and the values of giving back to society, enriching bonds complemented by the serene locales, make the Amritapuri campus at Kollam the perfect abode for perfect awareness.
College has organized really amazing camps here. One of those was the India x Russia boot camp, in which students from all over the world and international trainers from Russia were here to teach us and to pass their knowledge. This place is just so amazing. The location is just so perfect. It is all natural. We have a backwaters, we have a beach. I don't think any place in any other college in India would have such a setup.
My time at Amrita equipped me not only with basic fundamental scientific concepts, but also taught me to be socially aware and how to do responsible research.
So philosophy is said to be a quest for truth, a quest for knowledge, and Indian philosophy is different in that it seeks to experience the truth. And I found the same in my life. I always had a deep yearning to experience truths beyond mundane living. When this restlessness was at its heights, I decided to come spend a year in India with my guru Amma.
So to get into a core job itself is like a very challenging thing. Right from day one when we come to electrical department here, we have been told that you should be passionate about what you are learning. You should learn it so well that you can use it not only for gaining success in your life, but you can use it for giving back to the society.
Great Place to Study proudly features Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham Amritapuri at Kollam as the Great Indian Institute 2019.